This summer I was in Italy for 10 weeks studying traditional Italian puppetry, interviewing puppeteers, experts, companies, going to festivals and seeing many shows, well, as many as I could.
I wanted to go to Kazakhstan and record the oral stories of people that had survived the Gulag, which was the labor camp system under Stalin.
My research project was on urinary bladder regeneration using stem cells. This project was at the interface of tissue engineering, stem cell technology, and a great clinical need.
The purpose of my project was to study the renewable energy initiatives that were being done at the White Earth Reservation in Minnesota by the Anishinaabe people.
Think about the classical form of physics, which is statistical mechanics and classical mechanics, and to look at it from a more modern point of view, which is using nonlinear dynamics and chaos theory.
And with the grant I was able to interview the migrants themselves in New York, but also their relatives, and how migration had affected their lives, and those are the types of stories I could only get from Oaxaca.
What I wanted to do in my research was to focus on the obstacles faced by public high school girls in their transition to college.
Basically what I did is I had some typically undergraduates, some community members in the area over the summer come in and sort of elaborate on ideas of themselves that they thought to be in conflict, and they would again either elaborate on them or integrate them into a cohesive sense of self, and through that I was hoping to boost their idea of who they are and what they are.
And then I also got to participate in a lot of cultural activities. I did a healing ceremony, I did 2 sweat lodges, I got to go to a powwow.
I also had the opportunity to scrub into surgery with another professor who worked with the children that need these regeneration methods.
Being in Italy, you are inundated in a world where every speck of dirt in their road has hundreds and thousands of years more history than America does, and just how that permeates every aspect of their culture, including their puppetry.
It was a great learning experience for me, and theoretically it was very interesting finding that even my advisor couldn't predict.
My experience with URG was one of the most rewarding experiences that I've had at Northwestern. I had to structure a program all by myself that was going to allow me to kind of get to my end goal that I wanted to with my project. So I had to learn a lot about discipline. I had to learn how to not be disappointed if things weren't working out, and basically I had to learn how to work independently, which I think is something really important.
My summer project gave me a great insight into what it's going to be like to be in graduate school.
And from there, I actually have decided to apply for a Fulbright and continue the research even further.
This project resulted in a senior thesis and a publication as well.
I had talked to a bunch of students who said they had received Northwestern grants and got to have these amazing experiences across the world doing their own research. So I looked into the program myself.